Hi everybody, Doug Bailey, Plasma Ridge. Hope you're having a great day. I have a video coming up in just a few seconds, but I've got a favor to ask. If you feel so inclined, please subscribe, and while doing so, click the bell so you'll be notified of all the videos coming up in the future. And I'll have one video per week for you, and you'll love those videos. They'll make you feel good, they'll make a difference in your life, and they're empowering. So come join me on my channel, Plasma Ridge. Thank you. I'm going to give you 3 reasons why you might want to stay clear of filtered water. There's a lot of different sources for water. There's tap water, there's filtered water, there's spring water, bottled water. But why would I be telling you that you might want to stay clear of filtered water? I'm going to give you those reasons in just a minute, but let's talk about what a filtered system does that is so great. I have a 5-stage reverse osmosis system. I've had it for about 15 or 20 years in my home. And let me show you what it looks like when it's been 3 months. That's a filter. Well, let's do some comparison here. That's a comparison of a filter that's had 3 months of filtering. And you can see the rust, you can see metallic particles in there. It's heavier than this. That is just an example. Look at this one right here. This one is full of sediment. And compared to what the new filter looks like. And again, just 3 months. They tell you that you replace the filters every 3 to 6 months. I did mine in 3 months. And then the last one I want to show you, you can't see the difference, but the weight on this is so much heavier than the new one. This is the new one. This has got so many particles in it than this one right here. You can tell that it's filtered out quite a bit. So good thing, right? It's filtered out a lot of good things or bad things. Contaminants, there's organic matter, there's chlorine that's been cleared out of there, which is probably one of my biggest bugaboos. I do not like chlorine, and you got to use it to get rid of some of the bacteria that's going through the water, the public water today. So those are the reasons that a filter is good for you, but why is a filter not good for you? You want to get the best water in your body. That's what you want to do. Hands down, you got to find out what's the best water for you. Is it tap water or is it filtered water? That's the choice you got to make. So let's look at what the number one reason, or the first reason, why you want to stay clear of filtered water. The first reason is bacterial growth on these filters begins to build up, and what happens is it becomes more dangerous than the tap water that comes out of your faucet. That's the first reason. The second reason is that when it's taking out these bad contaminants and particles, it's also removing some minerals. Not all, but some of the minerals. And the problem with that is you've got to have minerals in your body. Minerals are so important. For the long term, you want to have minerals in your body. And this is a good way to get those minerals. So if you're drinking distilled water or you're drinking filtered water, you're going to lose some of those minerals. The distilled water especially, which has real problems because it doesn't have any minerals at all. And then what you'd have to do as a solution is you'd have to add more minerals into your body somehow by taking supplements. Okay, but the third reason, probably more important than any of them, is that what water does when it comes up through the ground is it leaches the minerals. It takes minerals from the soil and it attracts or bonds them to the water. So what happens when a filtered water or a water that has no minerals going through your body? Well, it does the same thing. It also pulls out those minerals away from your body and into the water, and then it's flushed out as we go to the bathroom. So it's really important you understand that you can lose minerals by drinking water that has no minerals in it. So that's the third and probably the most important reason that you want to be careful about drinking filtered water. So the dilemma is here, do I drink tap water or do I drink filtered water? So what you want to do is go to online, check your city, and they'll give you a report on how your water quality. And remember Flint, Michigan, the lead issue there, so it's really important. There'll always be trace contaminants. So you got to decide if this is something that you're comfortable with, but you want to check to make sure. There are some other solutions, and that's something I want to go over with you right now. So this is what I do. This is spring water. I have it brought in. It's in big 5-gallon bottles. It has a really good high mineral content. It's clean, it's clear, and it's a solution for you. It can get expensive, I realize, but it's important that we get the best water possible for our bodies. Spring water is a great way to go. I wish I had my own spring, but I don't, so this is what I do. And this is the water that we drink around this household all the time. What I just showed you, drinking water from a spring is a great way to go. I wish I had my own spring. I know people that have their own spring and they drink spring water. What a great joy that would be. So, of course, you still want to check the quality of that water. The other thing you can do, this is the last suggestion I have, is to use a UV light, an ultraviolet light. So it kills all the contaminants and it also preserves all the minerals. So UV light, oxygenation, getting mineral water or water from a spring source is a great way to go. So thanks for joining us. Have a great day. Have a plasma-rich day. If you like this video, please subscribe.